This week on The Big Picture, video tracking exposes the worst elements of the Tea Party movement. Hannity completes the circle of News Corp's Republican donation, and Fox's lies about the economy keep piling up. Welcome to The Big Picture. I'm Chrissy Schwen. A new coalition website, teapartytracker.org, has garnered attention this week for turning their video cameras on Tea Partiers. They've exposed what many deem to be pretty racist behavior among some Tea Party fans. Media Matters' own Ari Rabenhoft went on Hardball this week to talk about the movement and its leaders' problem with race.
TeaPartyTracker.org, I love it, the site which they say will monitor racism and other forms of extremism within the Tea Party movement.
Do you know about Glenn Beck having said that Barack Obama was a racist?
I never heard him say he was a racist. I've never heard Glenn say that. I've never heard him actually be disrespectful to the president.
I mean, they clearly don't watch Glenn Beck if they are saying that, because a week before he called Barack Obama racist, he said Barack Obama's entire agenda was based on one word: reparations. How can you claim that someone's entire agenda is based on reparations, a word that I don't think Barack Obama's ever uttered, and not be a racist?
Remember the hot water Fox News got into when they were caught donating $1 million to Republicans? Well, this week, Sean Hannity defended that investment by offering his airtime as another campaign donation. He and GOP pollster Frank Luntz gushed all over a new ad from John Kasich, candidate for governor of Ohio.
Ohio is one of the key bellwether states.
Kasich is now pulled ahead by a significant margin, as has Rob Portman. Let's run this Kasich ad attacking Governor Strickland.
We lost 400,000 jobs under Strickland.
Gotta be a world record.
Strickland doesn't get the jobs done.
Wonder when ours go.
And that's a Republican Governors Association ad against Ted Strickland. And that last sentence, I wonder when ours will go, is something that every American is thinking right now.
It's an effective cycle. Fox's corporate parent gives RGA money, the RGA uses that money to produce an ad, and then Fox breathlessly runs the ad without noting they're the RGA's biggest corporate donor. Quite the racket they're running. The president used his Labor Day address this year to unveil a new jobs plan to help boost the stagnant economy. And, as the GOP's effective communications arm, Fox News laid out the opposition's case. And they based their case on a fundamentally false interpretation of last year's Recovery Act.
What it did also do is add $2.8 trillion to our deficit. At least that, combined with the other stimulus and other spending measures of the Obama administration, that's over 90% of our GDP.
Some pushing for a second stimulus package, while others questioning why and whether we got any big bang from our bucks the first time around.
We spent $1 trillion on stimulus in the last 18 months that have done nothing to help the economy.
Stuart Varney says it is a payoff to the unions.
But it's not just the stimulus. Fox has been way off the mark on any number of economic stories recently.
Basic premise: if you make $200,000, you're not rich. It depends on where you live.
What about the entrepreneurs? What about the small business people? No tax breaks for them. Dick doesn't talk about capital gains or the death tax or the corporate tax, which is the highest in the world.
And then there are people that are intentionally triggering an economic earthquake. And if you don't believe that, oh, you will. Oh, you will, my friend.
Hysterically, Fox News asked in a chyron if the media had gotten it right when it comes to the economy. They have not, and Fox News remains the problem, not the solution. Finally this week, we bring you the not-so-triumphant return of Dr. Laura Schlesinger. She's currently riding out what's left of her contract before mercifully leaving the airwaves. She returned from vacation this week and lashed out at all those people who dared question her N-word rant. Thanks for watching The Big Picture. We'll see you next week.
Organizations like Media Matters pelting me with insults, calling me a racist, saying, "Good riddance." Now time to start putting a little civility back into this debate. The right of free speech is being replaced by the right not to be offended. It starts when small interest groups decide that they are the guardians of what is politically correct. That's how it started in Germany.